Hello, my name is Pickles and today I am going to Skull Fortress. You might be curious why I am going to Skull Fortress after I already went here in another video. Well, you might possibly guess that in that video I went to Skull Castle, the one from Mega Man 2, but now I am going to Skull Fortress, the one from Mega Man 3. Anyway, in order to reach Skull Fortress I would need to get inside Mega Man 3, so I will turn on my NES and the game will start resetting with a gray screen non-stop, and this will piss me off, and I will take the game out of the system and start blowing on it like swoosh swoosh swoosh. This makes me want to give it a blowjob, so I will do just that like glurg 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 glurg. How the fuck is this possible? Glurg 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 glurg. Peg that lost well, and I will put it back in the system and it will still not work, so I will get super pissed off and get some old trouble and clean the game with it like and then it still won't work, so I will rip it out of the system and start shoving it up my ass like and then put it back in and it will finally work, and I will jump in the game like jump. Then to my disappointment I will actually have to beat 8 robot masters, so I will instantly transport through each level and fuck the robot master like the Shadow Man, while Drew Pickles the Dark's hardest boss and his favorite boss Snake Man, since his favorite animal is snakes. My personal favorite, as Drew Pickles is hard man, he makes my cock as hard as a rock. The top man is the gayest robot master besides Aquaman, using Spark Man's conductors, and still dislike Gemini Man is 2 asses for the price of 1. The Magnet Man has the shittiest stage for Drew Pickles the Dark. As a kid he could never beat the disappearing block section, so he never did the stage until he got rushed it. The Needle Man is a stupid boss, shoving his needles up my ass like egg. That lost well. I will be excited that I can go to Skull Fortress now, but I will become pissed off because I need to do another 4 levels and fight against the Duck Robot, and I will start transporting through the levels like fucking the Duck Robots. Like Drew Pickles the Dark thought these were the robots going in suits to be stronger. As a kid he didn't know it was just showing what AI the Duck Robot was using to make that lost well. After that I will be happy I can finally go to Skull Fortress, then I will get pissed off because I have to be at again another level which is shorter at least, as all it consists of is beating Breakman, which is actually Protoman, in a duel, and I will fuck him like to make that lost well. Then I will head to Dr. Light's lab and he will say, oh, while he ran away with Gamma, and who the fuck are you? And I will say, hello, my name is Drew Pickles, and he will say, where the fuck is Mega Man? And I will say I am not actually sure, and he will say I am going to call the cops on that lost well, and then I will see Wally in his flying saucer heading to Skull Fortress, and I will finally be able to go to Skull Fortress like I said I would in the title of this goddamn video. Upon reaching Skull Fortress there will be a really long line full of random robot masters, and I will fuck them like Elk Man is shockingly swell, I like Drill Man, insert random other robot masters, what the fuck? Mexican Man wasn't from any Mega Man games, seems I can't escape those demons no matter where I go. That lost well. After that I will reach the front door and some security guards, who are actually Dutchman and Cutman, will step out and say, oh, who goes there? And I will say, hello, my name is Drew Pickles and today I am going to Skull Fortress. They will say I can't see, that then I will get a boner in my pants for the purposes of furthering this part in the story. Those closeted homosexuals will notice my boner and will both get super fucking horny, and all 3 of us will fuck like this part is based loosely on the part where I fucked Dutchman and Cutman in the original Skull Castle video. Drew Pickles the Dark just made up Skull Castle and Skull Fortress being different places. Although granted each game looks different. That lost well. After that I will walk inside the fortress and there will be a bunch of random shitty enemies doing random shit, and I will fuck them like this is just for a while Drew Pickles the Dark thinks of something to make and then there will be a Pickles Flex which would normally kill Mega Man upon impact, but not me, Drew Pickles, the most homosexual being in existence. So I will leap on the nest first and start riding them like and then eventually I will get bored and masturbate like and this will flood the spike pit with cum, and it will blow me upwards like a geyser like then I will leap across the level and there will be a boss door, so I will enter it and then the boss room will be empty, so I will be like what the fuck. That yellow blob will shoot towards me and it will hit me and I will get pissed off, even though I won't really do anything about it. Then a bunch of yellow blobs will shoot at me which I will dodge flawlessly, and then they will make some big monster thing and he will go and I start trying to shoot me and I will start fucking his eye socket like and he will be half dead, and then he will start to turn back into smaller blobs like then they will start to shoot to the other side of the room, so I will gape my asshole and catch all of it in my ass like that lost well. After that I will sit out the boss like then fuck his ass like does this thing even have an asshole this is the yellow devil. If it was somehow not fucking obvious enough that lost well. After that I will move deeper in the fortress and some swell music will start playing, and I will fuck the random enemies all over the place like and then I will reach another boss door and I will open it, and then there will be 3 clones of the end. Normally what Mega Man would have to do is find and kill the right one, but because my clones are just as homosexual as I am, all 3 will come at me and try fucking me, which I enjoy, so I will bend over and let them do it like then we will have a four-way orgy, like then I will start fucking each like because this video is it's going to be the last clone that is real. Alright, it's not the first. The second one is fake also. See, I told you it would be the last one. It's letting me do this because of how homosexual it is. That last swell. Eventually, after reaching even farther in the fortress, I will come across another boss door, and I will open it, and then it will lock, and standing there will be a robot version of Cube Muppet, and he will pull out a dildo lightsaber, so I will pull out my own dildo lightsaber out of my ass, and we will start having a cockfight, and then our cockfight will take us to a conveniently placed balcony over a bottomless pit like in every fucking Star Wars lightsaber fight, and we will resume fighting some more like then I will cut off Cube Muppet's arm, like sword, because Cube Muppet even have worms. Come to think of it, this is the most fucking random part to put in a Skull Fortress video. Cube Muppet is still fighting me even without an arm. He is strange and oil all over me now like swah. But because I am homosexual, it does no effect, so I will laugh like him. Then fuck his ass like that. Does this robot version even have an ass? Well, it does for this video. That last well, then he will explode with my cock still in his ass, and it will burn my cock, and I will cry like a little bitch like wow. Then I will piss in a random thing, then stick my cock in it to cool off, but I will forget that my piss is like acid, and it will burn my cock more, so I will run in circles like a headless chicken holding my cock in pain like wow, and then I will head to a room covered in ice to cool off. When I get in the ice room, there will be all of the Ice King robot masters waiting for me, which, for the purposes of this video, I will list. The line will consist of Iceman, Lizardman, Freedman, Coldman, Frostman, and Chillman. They will all look at me with a pissed off look, and my cock will shriek a little from the cold. This will piss me off so fucking much that I will fuck them in anger. Like seriously, could Group Pickles the Dark just let me get to Dr. Wily already? This is sort of to her. Since this video was a little harder to make than he thought, he is probably going to make me go through the other elements. Oh fucking god no, I just want to reach Dr. Wily. That last swell, even if annoying. After that I will go to a fire room containing Fireman, Heatman, Burger Man, Flame Man, Turbo Man, Magma Man, and any other fire ones Group Pickles the Dark forgot, and just rape them like fuck this. I am not going to any more rooms besides Dr. Wily after this. Well, Group Pickles the Dark decided to let me skip other ones and go to the capsule room. That last well. After that I will fall in a room full of capsules like in every fucking Mega Man game, and I will yell and say, oh, about all of you just save me the time and fight me at once, and all 8 robot masters will come out of the capsules and attack me, and I will dodge their attacks and fuck them like thank you all. The thought of going into and transporting through each individual capsule and rape you one at a time made me sick. Group Pickles the Dark had a bunch of those shitty Valentine Day hearts, since they were 90% off, and he feels sick now. Alright, about one more sex cycle. That last swell of my gaping asshole. Just then my hot gay sex senses will start tingling, and I will use my homosexual powers to figure out where it is coming from. I will bust the door to the room down and see Dr. Light and Dr. Wily having some steamy sweaty butt sex. I will look at them with a shocked look, and they will look at me, as the thought of this will cause me to shit, jizz and piss my pants. Lols, that entire scene was taken from when I went to Skull Castle. They will say I'm glowing, I will say no, keep going, and they will go back to fucking like and then I will say wait a second, why are you two even together at the moment anyway? They will look at me and Dr. Light will say alright, I will come clean. We have actually been working together to make money. Dr. Wily makes 8 robots for Mega Man to kill, so that they can make video games after it and we can collect royalties off it, then split the profits 50-50, only I get most, because I thought of it. Then Dr. Wily will look at Dr. Light and say what the fuck you have been scheming off the top? And Dr. Light will say not now, we will settle this later. Right now we need to deal with this gay faggot, and they will summon Mega Man and base, and I will summon Robo Drew Pickles, and there will be a robot fight like and then Robo Drew Pickles will fuck Mega Man and base like for this video Mega Man and base and assholes and Robot Drew Pickles will say Meg. That last well. After that, both Dr. Light and Dr. Wily will get scared and run away, and I will lasso them with my cock and fuck them like Drew Pickles the Dark thinks Wily is much better than Light. Light is lame as hell. Wily is on his knees begging for mercy. So instead suck in my mastodonic cock like Dr. Light can be my human toilet bag. That last well. Just then Dr. Cossack will step out of his office and yell, what the fuck is going on out here? I will be like, what the fuck? Why are you even at Skull Fortress? He will say, well, seeing as both Dr. Light and Dr. Wily have already been fucked, I am the next logical step to be the manager. I will think for a moment and say, yes, I suppose that makes sense actually. So you know what is right next? He will say sure doing bend over, and I will go to fuck him, when he will instead jump in some machine to try to kill me, and I will say ain't not fair, you tricked me, and he will laugh, and I will whip out my mastodonic 300-mile long cock and destroy his machine like smack. Then he will fall to the floor, and I will fuck the fuckity fuck out of him, and it will sound like and then he will turn gay, and me and the doctors will have a 4-way like let's let every robot master join now it's I don't know how many ways probably close to 100 meg. That last well. Egg. That all sounds shit swallowing piss drinking cum guzzling robot fucking to become Pizza Hut up my asshole. I just shit just and pissed my pants shutting dildos up my ass. Well, I think I will go to Skull Fortress right now. See you all later, my sexy faggots.